Hey yo, hey yo. What's going on? What up, y'all? What up, what up?
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome in one, welcome and all.
If you're watching on
Welcome to
YouTube,
the Binks Play
like and
stream.
subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter.
Super excited to be here on a
don't be
Thursday.
piece.
2 days. The Guardians' Greatest Hit, Volume 2, Saison.
Binks, 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 Binks.
What up, JD Hartley? What up, Hawkeye?
Binks.
Let's go. What up, Hamby? Welcome in.
I hope you like the vibe, Binks. Binks.
You're having a grand old day today.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Let's go. What up, y'all? Hope you're having a good day. What up, Hawkeye?
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play
You're on
some
both
games.
platforms.
We're gonna clap some cheeks.
Crazy.
Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It is Thursday. Excited to lock in with you.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks, Binks.
What up, Der Priester? What up, what up?
If you're watching on YouTube, like
Hope
and
you're all having a good day
subscribe.
today. I am gonna try and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to try and figure out some way to counter
Binks,
the Star-Lord stuff.
Binks,
And I tell you what, I haven't quite figured it out yet. I messed around with a few things this morning.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks, like and subscribe. Binks, Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks, like and subscribe.
Yeah, second, fifth. I think the Galactus is actually a pretty good call. I was playing really cooked Galactus list. I was playing a really cooked Galactus list at the end of the stream last night. Not this. This is what the abomination I've been trying to make work. I'll take Goose. Yeah, Goose seems interesting. Goose seems pretty interesting. The problem is they just play Fin Fang Foom. And then they just don't care about your Goose. They laugh at his little face. Yeah, when you play a deck like Galactus for a while, you really start to understand, you know, when you're going to win or lose, except maybe when you're facing me. But I'm pretty sure you stay in, I'm pretty sure you stay in every time out of grit, and I do appreciate that. Jean Grey Cosmo. That's devilish. That's quite devilish. I was thinking about, I think like a Wiccan Domino Quicksilver deck would actually be pretty good right now. And then using priority against those kinds of decks, and then using Tex against other kinds of decks could maybe be some of the sauce. Could be a potential sauced up situation. And I think I could fit both Cosmo and Jean Grey in that deck, if I could be so honest with you. Let me play some music so that it's not quiet. It's freaking me out a little bit. I was thinking like we do some ethical energy treat. You know, some Wiccan Quicksilver stuff. Didn't expect to see an announcement of cosmetic only weekend high voltage starting tomorrow. Pretty sure they announced the dates in the original video. No, maybe they didn't announce the dates. That'd be cool. It seems like they're trying to do one limited time mode with
This is what we got. Everybody's a big
they're trying to do one limited time mode with a card reward and one that's cosmetics only every month. I think it's a pretty nice cadence. I quite like the limited time modes. I think they're a nice little break of pace. The only one I haven't really liked was Team Clash. I didn't really like Team Clash at all. I don't know why. And I don't really like Deadpool's Diner. Epsy, thank you so much for the 25 months. Epsy, thank you, thank you. So let's clear out some decks so that we can Galactus Special. These are like the same two decks. So this was what I was like. I was just kind of trying to stuff every way that kind of makes sense to counter the deck all into one thing. And I don't know if this is anything. I don't think it is. But I was kind of doing this in some like level of testing ground of just trying to like understand what the hell I should be looking at. I think Copycat's really good right now. So I think that a Quicksilver Domino deck, because Quicksilver Domino generally takes priority, especially against any of these like floating type of decks, is a really good bet. Now we'll lower some of the consistency of what we're doing, but I think that like always having priority, as well as, you know, having access to some bigger cards could be pretty good. Supergiant's crushing. I don't know. When I was playing that deck against Supergiant, it didn't seem all that bad. Because they just play Star-Lord on 4. They have 8 energy going into the Supergiant turn. They can kind of just go a little crazy mode, man. Kind of just go crazy mode. To be fair, Merkball was too strong. I mean, to be fair, it was. Especially at the time. But, you know, power creep catches us all. Crazy how bad Shulao feels right now. I was saying this a bunch last night, but I think that the reason they weren't as worried about Shulao as a 5/8 was because in their test server, they were already playing with Star-Lord. I'm pretty sure that's like just true. It makes way too much sense. Okay. So now we want to make sure that we grab some really good counters to some of these styles of decks. I like the idea of Cosmo and Jean Grey. I might eventually move off of one of these, but both these seem like pretty annoying cards to deal with. I really like Copycat. We obviously need Wiccan. I think Shulao is probably still stronger. Mango with another meta call. And then I like Professor X. I think Professor X is kind of devilish. They have a test server. I figure with all the broken cards, they're just trying to save a buck and test the cards live. Yeah, exactly, man. Definitely not a well balanced and well taken care of game. Marvel Snap. That's a good point. They're just throwing shit out there, man, seeing what sticks. Other cards could be really powerful. I think you kind of need Stardust right now. Stardust seems very broken. I was looking at some of the most played decks. It's kind of hard to tell because like it's hard to get a good read. Hard to get a good read on the meta with only a couple days of data. But this solo's the hella deck. There's lots of Zola shenanigans going on too. Kind of solos those. Shadow King's probably something we'll want. There is some Tribunal that's popping up to kind of counter some of this stuff. Yeah, Galactus First Steps, kind of necessity in a Domino Quicksilver deck, right? Other things that I'm seeing, just looking at some of the most played decks right now. Yeah, I think Stardust is just really good for stopping Hela and Blink from the ramp decks. Be pretty nice there. Cosmo's obviously good for stopping the Star-Lord. I don't know if we need like an Enchantress or something like that to try and counter some of these ongoing decks. Doesn't look like many people are running Enchantress right now. Oh, one of the most played decks is similar to the Magnus deck that I was testing out with the Iron Man and the Claw. It's pretty interesting. A Legion? Legion might not be too bad. Not too many decks seem like they're running Magic. Few of them are, but most of the Star-Lord decks are realizing, I feel like, that they don't need Magic. At least that's what I'm kind of seeing. Both in game and while playing. But like Legion, I mean, it's just good either way, right? For certain locations. Probably a pretty easy add. I feel like we're going to want Shadow King. Free to play and draw, do you think it's worthwhile to pay for Untapped? No, because you can get like the deck reader and stuff for free. Like being able to see more closely the decks and stuff like that is really nice. But I mean, it's a good service. Like I think it is worth it to be able to see all the stats. It just depends on how much you care about it. I'm lucky enough they gave me one for free. Even though I did pay for it out of pocket for about 8 months. Because they'd asked me to do like one of the affiliate things for them, and I was just like, nah, I'm kind of good. I tried not to take on too many affiliate things. And then they were just like, yeah, we'll just give it to you for free anyway after a while. So that was nice. It's quite nice. I cannot disagree. So it's hard for me to give, I was using it, like I said, I was paying out of pocket for it, but I'm also like a content creator for this game as a job, so kind of like a business expense in many ways. Yeah, Shadow King Shang could be the last two. We are going to have no way to get under Professor X. Not sure how problematic that'll be. Saw a lot of Supergiant decks. I don't think I'd be worried about Supergiant. We'd just be playing Wiccan on 4. Hopefully. I don't think I would be that worried about it personally. Yeah. Maybe CGR. CGR is kind of interesting, right? CGR I actually think might help in a lot of matchups. I think CGR would be a really good kind of all-encompassing tech card. Then we need probably one more 3 at least. And we can play all those on curves, so we can do something like a Shadow King. I'm a little worried about not having a way to pop their big stuff once they make it. But I guess against those decks, we're hoping to slow down their energy curve. Yeah, I think the idea was we don't need to play something alongside Professor. Oh, you're saying that because after the Wiccan play, then it would just be Prof X on turn 5. Yeah, I guess 5 drops are a bit harder to play, so maybe playing 3 of them is wrong. I actually like that that thought process. So maybe 3 5s is a bit excessive. Because, yeah, we're not going to have any way to really take advantage of it. That's tough. That's tough to think about. So we'd have to cut one of these 3. I still like the Prof. I guess we can cut the Legion then. We'll see if we start getting in. If we start getting in trouble with seeing a lot of magic and not having a way to beat it, then we can go back to the Legion. But I do think it's smart to not have too many 5 drops. Because usually it'd be like 1, 2, 3 Wiccan, 4, 3, and then like just slam Galactus or something or just Galactus on turn 5. IP, if we're going to run 2 drops, we shouldn't run Domino. But I like running Domino a lot. Let's try Shang. Try Shang then. Let's see how this helps us. We could find out that this is just not enough points. We could find out a lot of things, but I think we just dive in and start testing it a little bit. Merlin, I don't think you should add other 2 drops if you're running Domino. There is a chance that we could swap this to running like 4 2 drops and really adjusting the deck. Those types of decks are quite strong, but hello, Milos. Pretty good. Okay, some kind of Clog deck. Rocket and Groot. Yeah, that could be good.
What are the odds?
Could be good. I think they're going to send a Green Goblin down mid. That'll do. It's a Galactus deck, huh? I'm trying to think if I should put this here or not. I feel like I want the cards. Yeah, let's do it. It's a little weird, but
Enough said, bub.
still win, surprisingly. This does get a bit hairy. Rage, I guess. Why did I think I had priority there? Why did I think I had priority there? I don't know why I thought I had priority there. I tell you what, I sure did. Tough. Well played. Wicked Left was probably wrong. I don't know. Can't really decide. Can't really decide if that Wicked Left was wrong or not. I like the idea of it. Not sure if I like how it actually played out. It was a weak turn 6 for them, yeah. I mean, we stopped their wave. We stopped everything they were trying to do. I got into a nice spot. How valuable that would be. Luck Cat. Alright. No Master of the Rings? No, card is
Always lucky.
very good at making you not draw the cards that you need. Not too good at many other things. Okay, they got a Cosmo. A little scary. Whoa. Black Bolt. A weird one. Most likely to play Cosmo. I don't think they would play it right. I was correct. Not the Wiccan. Thank you. No Korg for you. No Korg for you. They were going to Cosmo. Where were they Cosmo? Middle, right? To get to Starbrand Central. Still just expecting them to play my Cosmo, I think. Slam this here. Yeah, I'm starting to see where the problems with my curve come a bit. Starting to see how that hits. Yeah, we just have to run here. Yeah, the Professor X does feel bad in this Wiccan shell, unfortunately. It just doesn't really work. That's tough. The Prof definitely just doesn't really work with this shell. You would need to have a 2-drop shell to do the Prof. Which I'm actually kind of open to. I really want to make this Prof work. I think it's pretty devastating card. How would we have to make that work? Probably have to cut the Shang. Maybe just cut the Cosmic. It would have to be the Cosmic. And then we'd want like Merlin. Merlin works really well with Professor X already. We could try the Goose. I actually don't mind the Goose. I know you don't want another 2-drop. I do want more 2-drops now. Just without with Domino, I think that if you're playing Domino and another 2-drop, you're doing it wrong. There's a chance that I'm wrong about that. I'll always accept that I'm wrong about that, but I've believed that for a very long time, and I still do, if I'm being honest with you. I still just straight up do believe it. What other 2-drops could we use here? Visible Woman's an interesting one. Daredevil? Actually, don't mind Daredevil, honestly. That could actually probably get a lot of value out of Daredevil. Quake's interesting. I don't know if Quake is as disruptive as I want it to be. We're looking for early prof. I don't know if we are. Maybe sometimes. We could just add Kale, which would give us early prof as well. If we need it. We actually cut the SK. Wolf? Nah. Kind of need more ways to generate power. What I'm thinking about here. Like a Mirage. Don't mind a Mirage here. I hear my wing beat beat to the fantastic drum. We want Kate over Mirage. I think we actually want Kate over Mirage. Acid Arrow seems pretty powerful. Acid Arrow can disrupt a lot of stuff. We could go heavier on the top end with a Rolk. It's interesting. Rolk seems pretty strong right now. Could also go Shang. Try Rolk. Let's try this version. Luna? Luna seems antithetical to the deck a bit. The Goose and the Daredevil are very maybe this will work type of cards. Nyagist. Foom? I don't think we'll need Foom. Insanely rude. Insanely rude to hit my only 2-drop. Yeah, speed can help us get some power. Daredevil to convince your opponent you're a bot. Yo, actually so true. I love where your head's at. No Hamler. No Hamler, right? Alright. Understood. Your Ronin deck. Very rude. Again, Maximus. Just double up here. They played 2 cards right. Play 2 cards. Ever chance 14 is just enough to beat that? We know it wasn't Maximus. This is Maximus. Either gonna Negasonic Metal. Good read. Huge. Nice. Good read, man. Great read. Dude, if them killing the Cosmos somehow like made a Ronin win, that shit would be crazy. Yeah, it is very easy to know if you're facing me. I'm the only person with 2023 Snap Champ. So it'll be very easy to know it is me. The only other person who has it, I think, is Lambie. And Lambie doesn't really play much anymore. Or too terribly much, at least. I also don't even think he uses the title. I think I really want SK in the end. I think my idea with SK or with dealing with Manspider is like the Professor X and the Cosmo and stuff like that. Dara won it too? Was he not 2024? Oh yeah, he would have gotten the 2023 one. That's right, because we both won that one. Yeah, Dara has it too. I don't think Dara uses his though. Maybe he's not as vain as I am. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a very easy time convincing people I'm a bot, fortunately. It is going to be fun playing with Daredevil, though. If that hit Daredevil, I would have crashed out, man. That hit Daredevil, I would have crashed out, bro. Why have 2 people played Selene against me? No! Oh, it's a disaster. It's an absolute unhinged disaster, I'm afraid. Bro, actually chill. We do have to watch the order. The order is very important. So sorry if I'm not looking at chat. Okay, it's just 1 card. Copy. Gabi. Give me 2 and them 9. I could Profx left. Then we'd be tied right. They'd still have to play a card there. I don't have priority, so I can't stop this if they send it over. This is my only play. It's not good, for the record. So they can play a bounce and then a bounce. That'd be our lose condition. Seems pretty likely, right? Because then you'd be up 11. They would just need a 5-power card to land middle to close it out. Demon Hobgoblin? I don't think that's very likely. Well, I guess... maybe you're right. So if they go Demon Hob, Hob would be -11. I don't know. Fuck it. It'd be very funny if this works. It's a good idea. Yeah, I should have. I guess if they had Negasonic, it just doesn't matter. We just die. I think there is a decent argument that they would play Hobgoblin there, knowing that I have the Red Hulk. I should have run, though. I probably should have run, yeah. I definitely don't disagree with that. Running was definitely the optimal choice. Then you had Red Hulk and G-Man. Yeah, so the idea would be that they would think that I would play one card, and that would be their strongest card that they could play. But Cannonball was stronger. Here's Merlin for sure. I shouldn't have stacked these two. You shouldn't be stacking Quicksilver and Merlin. You can't stack Quicksilver and Merlin anymore. Awesome! I don't have very good cards. I kind of want to get rid of that. I don't have really good cards in my hand. Cersei? I don't know about Cersei. I don't know about Cersei. Not quite my tempo, I don't think. Maybe Stardust can slow him down a little bit. We don't have priority here. It was a 50-50 roll. Bit unfortunate. I feel like we could just Profex right next turn. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll get a C. But no, we really can't, right? Because then they could just hit this twice, and then it's bigger than Stardust. So I literally don't have a place I can prof. There's literally no profitable lane, I'm afraid. I guess we could do it into Polymorph. We could do it into Polymorph. But then we don't really have a play next turn. Be the big issue with that one. Not a great hit. Not a great hit, Copycat. Not a great hit, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm also having a really hard time adjusting the meta H. I'm pretty notoriously like slow at learning a meta before I can really get a good feel for it. Like the start of the Shu Lao season was the same, and then by the end I was kind of going crazy. So it just takes a little time of learning sometimes. I feel like it's going to be Profex right, like no matter what they do. And then just hope that we can win another lane with something, man. I don't know. Oh, I forgot that... Forgot that completely ruins my play. I seem to have forgotten that completely stops the play that I wanted to make. This doesn't really matter. We're probably just retreating anyway. Want to mid for Tarnax? Because I don't think that getting a random 5-drop wins me the game. Mostly. You don't get the Professor X ability. It goes away when it changes. It would just be getting a random 5-drop. And I just don't think that would win us the game at all. No Wiccan hits yet? Not this game. Had it in the other games though, of course. Just how it do sometimes. I've lost, man. So random 5, which is usually bigger than 2. While you are not wrong that it is more than 2. Making a play that always loses, I think, is generally like bad. My thing. Now, did I also make a play that always loses? Yes, because I didn't even think about the fact that Cosmo was there. So was it better than the play that I made? Probably. But either way, I mean, I don't think that it was doing anything. Now, in your case with the Cosmo there, I should have played it middle or done something else. I definitely agree with that. But I think that it's very important to always look at, like, just making a play because it's strong doesn't really matter. If you're going to lose anyway. You want to make a play that can win you the game. I was just stupid with not thinking about the Cosmo and stopping the polymorph play. And then in that case, the play middle might be the best. Like getting some crazy 5. I don't even know what crazy 5 drop would actually like do anything, but maybe one could. Wiccan top deck, come on. Fucking god, dude. Sucks, man. This is the second time I've had like random things stop me from getting Wiccan. What the hell is wrong with you? I feel like the 1-drops that are in the meta aren't even like leechable. Am I crazy? Right on fucking time, Wiccan. Send you a Thanos deck? I already did, man. So needy, bro. It's a bot. This must be a bot. I didn't even realize. If I'm bust in this context, maybe I bust. Did I say bust? Why would I put you there? What am I doing, man? What am I doing? I can never put this damn Professor X anywhere. It's pissing me off. Seen your regular piece. Where did I send it? Did I not send it to you? I thought when you said something about a Thanos deck, I thought I replied to you. If not, I definitely drafted out a reply and then didn't send it. Didn't you reach out to me saying, what do I need for a Galactus deck? Oh, yeah, you did, and I just didn't respond to you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got you, man. So I'll send you some videos. Just ping me again after the stream. He's Chamo. You bish? Victory. Oh no. You peace. You're the peace. You're the peace, man. Skyrex. Oh, cheers, Chamo. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. I thought you were mad at me. I was like, oh no, what did I do? Cheers, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We love our lurkers. Yes, we do, folks. Jeez, I don't know, man. Quicksilver battle. Quicksilver battle. We're going nowhere. They'll never follow me into Thunderbolt's tower. They'd be crazy to do so. Boost doesn't stop Foom. Me when I tell people to play a card, but I didn't read it. I am speed. You're also thinking about anti-star? Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do. Just die, I guess. So far what I've come across is just die, I guess. That's kind of like the... That's what I've gotten figured out at this point. Well, why are you gonna play Wiccan? You cheater, man. Every time, Wiccan. You son of a bitch. Every freaking time, dude. Pissing me off, man. Daredevil Limiters, people think you can bot? No, it's for the Prof X, obvi. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh no, they don't do anything. No, we're chilling. We're chilling, bro. Mugiwara. Mugiwara, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Mugiwara enjoyers. We have the same exact Cosmo split. Oh, no, they peaked it. They peaked it and miraged it. That's right. I was going to say, what the hell, man? They're both mine. They're both mine is the thing. I have to enter my Mind Palace here. It's just a 50-50. Just a 50-50 is the thing. Both lanes are Cosmoed. It's just a 50-50, man. Welcome in, Mugiwara enjoyers. If you don't know Mugiwara, you want to check him out, click that heart up at the top of the stream, give him a follow. I'm putting in a lot of work streaming. Yes, dude! Yes! No Wiccan, no problem. Why would you run there? Can't you, like, always reliably beat it in one lane at least? Hardest cube ever. Man, we're in here for honest work. Good, honest work, man. It's hard to come by these days. What's up, DeCarlo? Alright, chat. So, if we know one thing about these dang-on float decks, if I know one little thing about them, it's that they want to play Grandmaster after they play their Star-Lord. Oh, wait, I can't. I literally can't stop the, I literally can't stop it. Yes, I can. I can. I have to be a psychopath, though. But a psychopath I will be. Psychopath I will be, chat. Where do they play it, though? I'm gonna guess right. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Badge. Big Sag, I'm afraid. As to her left, I had to play at middle to land the Cosmo. Otherwise, the Cosmo will always just go middle. Come on, give me my Galactus or my Rolk. The love of God. Oh, thank God, man. That wins, right? Plus 15? Does indeed. What a beautiful time to be alive, man. Get destroyed. Get destroyed, I'm afraid. Oh. Beautiful chat. It's so beautiful. Victory. It's so beautiful, man. All right. That's a little bit of a proof of concept at the very least. Like, they did so much more than us that game, man. We didn't even try. Why do many things when few things work? Type shit. I gotta get on my alliance missions, man. They've been so doo-doo. I'm literally never filling lanes. I'm never moving cards. Bro, why have these been so doo-doo, bro? Alright, we'll grab that for an Ultron adventure later on. We'll grab that for a real quick little Ultron adventure at some point. Drop some? Then you only get 3, man, for the whole week. Bro's pretending like he's got free refills over here, dog. Free refills McGee over here. All right. Kiln's nice, man. The Kiln's nice. Kiln can cause some problemos from our opponent. Do we start pushing towards the Kiln? I like fighting for Madripoor pretty hard. You're literally going to go through the week? I have like 1 left. Like, unironically, I'm pretty sure I have 1 left right now. What the heck is even that? I think we're going to win here. Quake incoming. Maybe. Wait, how are they going to Quake? They would either Quake Kiln to this location I'm winning, or flop Madripoor and Vibranium. Neither of which is very good. Yeah, Quake. The Quake was literally nothing. See, and you'll never use it? I've used 2 already and it's Thursday. What are you yelling about, Brick Turtle? Stop being weird, man. It's really not that hard. Yeah, Goose might have been an okay thing to get situated there at some point. Alright. Well, you can try again tomorrow, I suppose. Let's go Merlin right. Try and give people a chance, man. Lichigula. It's freaking Lichigula, dude. Snaps here. We don't have Wiccan. We just run.
Escaped.
Darkhawk probably, yeah. I mean, those I don't think that necessarily indicates Darkhawk. Like, neither of those cards have any synergy with Darkhawk. But I do think the most popular Darkhawk decks do run both those cards. Dude, I'm such a Black Cat non-believer. It's got to be wrong. I must be wrong about it. But I tell you what, man. I'm just very much so a Darkhawk or a Black Cat non-believer. Has Misery fallen off? No, you can still run Vickhand Misery. It's just hard because like mid-range decks like that just couldn't compete with Shulao, so they kind of petered off. Oh, the misery. Because I'm a Hydration Robert lover. No, every deck I play, I just think, but what if I want to play X card on X turn? Bro, I haven't gotten a Wiccan off in like 6 games. We have 4 2-drops. I feel like we have it set up properly to do such things. I'm going to snap and play Cosmo left. It's probably wrong. I could also Corvus. Corvus is not a bad play here. Into a Tillin. Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna Corvus. Alright.
Victory.
Vic died because people were tired of seeing it? Vic died because people were tired of seeing it, not because it was busted. No, it was way too strong, for sure. A 2-3 that does that is pretty damn powerful. It's the same reason like Merlin got kicked. I think that there's a weird belief amongst Twitch chatters and Discord members and Reddit users that the devs nerf stuff based on people complaining about it. And that's just simply not what happens. It's currently the best 2-drop in the game. It's hard to say. It might still be Merlin. I think it's pretty... It kind of like, you know, it kind of depends, unfortunately.
Opponent snapped.
They don't know they don't have access to Shulao. I gotta stop stacking these, man. I did it that time because I wanted the Quicksilver buff. I want to start playing multiple cards a turn now for our Shulao. Decide if I want X-Mansion or not. Actually don't mind it. Minded quite a bit, it would appear. I mean, quite a bit more than I expected. You're a free gore. Sure. Try this. Please slow him down a bit. And right is obviously lost, but we could win the other lanes. Free Ghost Rider isn't bad either. It sure is. It sure is bad. Sure is bad. I know that because I would much prefer the space. I would really love if the space were there. That'd be what I would like, I think. Guess we just hope this is enough. Pretty sure this is 9. I don't know. They can't play the Scarlet Spider this turn. That's got to be annoying, right? Oh, thank God. Played opponent. I think we fought there best we could. I don't know. I mean, I think we were just dead the moment that the Acid Arrow Ghost Rider thing happened. And when we missed Wiccan for our 6th game in a row. I think maybe missing Wiccan for our 6th game in a row probably wasn't ideal. Probably not the line that we should go for, I'm afraid. That's okay. We only have 4 2-drops in our deck. So, I mean, what are we expecting? By the way, chat, we're doing the Midnight Break. If you don't want to see ads, you can pay $6. You can check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. Click the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. It's not cost. It is it's power. Power, not cost.
Escaped.
Had another 3 and a 2 with Shang. So true, man. I fucking love drawing Wiccan on turn 4, 45% of games. Yes, I do. Drawing Wiccan on 4, 45% of games is my favorite way to play Marvel Snap. Clear the thumbnails for my 2-drops. I'm going to give you a +2 on that one. I'm going to give you a +2 on that one, Sheen. This deck has something going. I just don't know if I can climb with it, man. It's so it's so stupid.
is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
You have a Galactus deck that got you to Infinite. Very exciting. You're always welcome to share it in the Discord if you'd like. Ginger Kid! Thank you so much, Ginger Kid, for the Prime Arena. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. You like the Daredevil Professor X that brings you back? I gotta figure out what these fools are doing, man. Exclamation point Discord. I'll give you one. It is a grind this season. I mean, maybe depends. I feel like people say like different months are different for the Infinite grind. I feel like it's very much depends on how your play style and the decks you're comfortable with fit into the meta. I feel like that's always the. You think Kate Bishop's the best 2-drop? I think that's a hot take, but I mean I think that Kate Bishop is crazy underrated. Card's kind of nuts. Card gives you so much value, man. Except that it doesn't give me acid arrow. It only gives my opponent's acid arrow is the thing. That season was hell for a grind. Grid and Goose, Sarah Surfer. That's pretty interesting. Sarah feels so bad with watching what Star-Lord players can do.
I found a rock.
Shan. I'm putting rocks in my deck. Alright, as long as we don't draw Stardust or Red Hulk, we'll finally get Wiccan active. I'll land this Cosmo. Middle. Seems like where we might Professor X. I guess the problem is they might Darkhawk there. Be the biggest issue. We don't have our boy Daredevil. Very rude. Off is probably pretty safe, right? It's gotta be safe. It even beats the Hydra Bob goes right. We're gaining 7. They would gain 10. Would tie. They snap the Hydra Bob right afterwards. That's a tie we're going to have to take, I'm afraid. Maybe we get the Goose down, actually. Goose left seems good. See if they're willing to risk the snap here. We can only tie left. That's crazy. Does Deep beat Stature Darkhawk? Sometimes. Usually not. Have to play around 2 cards. I'd imagine with the Hydro Bob snap, that either means they're fulfilling left, or they have Stature Darkhawk, both of which lose, so we'll run here. That is very unfortunate. This gained 1 more power and was able to get over top of the prof. Could have also potentially went Professor X middle, but playing Darkhawk middle made a lot of sense. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Zenton Quinn? We're doing well. Doing well. Can't complain. You drop a deck list in your Discord. You got to read the rules. Follow them. Do you think Master Mold is good at all against Star-Lord? No, I think that card's terrible. But I could be wrong, of course. Always possible.
Victory.
Friggin' hate Sinister London. They hate it. I feel like we haven't had a single situation where Stardust has been good, which is kind of crazy looking at the amount of decks we should be facing. We trim it up to the 90s. Maybe we can get a better read. Yeah, we haven't faced that MODOK Hella deck a single time. We haven't run into Zola either. I don't think that means we change it. It's just kind of annoying, I guess. Just kind of annoying, I guess. Trying to decide if they would play it middle or right if their play is negative. Trying to decide where I would play it. Maybe it's can't decide which one's more likely. Yeah, damn. I might not even be it. Okay. Right, so they can't magic it away. Interesting. I feel like I would be pretty annoyed if I was my opponent right now. Yep. Pretty annoyed. Pretty annoyed. That makes sense. Pretty annoyed indeed. Yo, thank you, Noah. Yeah, maybe Cosmo Right did make sense more because it also covered magic. They played that instead of negative. And it wasn't even Tribunal. Not going to fist pump after that? Yeah, what are you going to do? Still just not hitting Wiccan is a joke.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
So give us out if we draw Cosmo perchance. Try this. Feels like a snap, right? No, I mean they could just get their combo and it's very scary. Like even with Stardust, they could just dominate us in these other two lanes. If we had Prof, we would probably be more comfortable doing it. Man, should we even do this with... Can we even turn off the Superflow with 2 6-drops in hand? I don't think we can. We would just be relying on a top deck next turn. That sucks. Oh, this is probably the Hela version. I don't think they want to be around anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Hela deck. Funny the Foom can get around Goose. Yeah, it's pretty funky, right? Pretty funky. They kind of built those locations before like 7-drop cards were a thing. Decides to keep Superflow, gets Dream Dimension. Yeah, the irony. The irony is very funny. Boy. Still haven't had Wiccan in like 8 games or something. Some absolutely ludicrous number. Trying to use Jean Grey. I was trying to fit Jean Grey in here, but then like the Domino Quicksilver, I wanted to do the Prof X stuff too, but the Domino Quicksilver kind of made it feel like doo-doo. The audacity, bro! This is actually crazy, man. This is actually crazy, dude. Moondragon Gene, that sounds pretty base, I'm not gonna lie. Very funny. I can't believe I just can't hit the Wiccan, man. The deck's definitely constructed properly to hit Wiccan. Fuck you, dude. Oh. You gotta show me your play before I get to choose. Luckily for me, you do have to show me your play first. Second goose? How the fuck they get a second goose? They got my copycat that stole goose, and then they got their copycat that steals goose. Fuck you, man. You suck. You suck, bro.
Escaped.
No, actually the odds are like 100% because it hits the bottom card. Unless I shuffled my deck. Unless I shuffled my deck, they were both always hitting goose. Need new Shang for that consistency. So true. So true. If only I added new Shang. I bet if I added new Shang, I would get it first try. There's zero doubt in my mind. It's not very good. Not very good, to be honest with you. Maybe falls into good enough territory. We'll see, I suppose. I don't know, man. Just play it over there. Thank you for the Sentinels. It's not a very good card. It's not even funny anymore. It's not even like a joke. It's just like, why am I even playing this deck? Why did I construct my deck this way? Jesus Christ, finally. Finally, when it doesn't even really fucking matter, we're just gonna lose anyway. I think we have to force him to play middle. I think we do have to force him to play middle here. Snap this, maybe. Snap is mighty interesting. Problem is if it goes right, it's actually not that good. Negasonic left. could try and bait it. This might be really stupid. Call him the Baitler. Jay Coots. Good call. The snap always baits the Negasonic left. Good call, Jay Coots. Good call. You planted the seed in my mind, which caused the bait of the stream. I absolutely love to see it. All right, let's get some freaking quests going, man. Some dang old quests going here. We have a lot to... I mean, we went all the way... We still haven't cracked into the 80s. We've hit 90-0, I think, twice now. But we still haven't cracked down into the 80s since getting up to the 90s. But we've been damn close. And I was able to play Wiccan. He showed up a turn late, but we were indeed able to play Wiccan. That's a damn good card right there. It's a damn good card. You game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. I cannot believe it, dude. Quite like getting the goose down. They're probably going to Star-Lord right. I feel like getting the goose down is very good. That works too. I guess they are going to have a zero cost card they can play there. They are indeed going to have a zero cost card they can play there. This is true. Brick. Good prio. Gotta hope this lands left. I think we just gotta hope this lands left. They can't Foom. I do have a zero cost. Let's play two left, or they can play one middle and push it left. But we just have to hope the Foom goes there. Order? Why does order matter? I shouldn't be listening to random people. This one's already active, or this one's already used. Okay, I'm understanding what you're saying now. Oh, wait, I guess pushing one from left, then going here is maybe better. Because this one isn't used yet. Could make the Stardust... No. The Animaze on the right is already used. It's supposed to go left, man. Yes!
Power must be controlled.
No. Still had a chance to win there. Starlight or Gorn right and Nebula went middle. We won if these were flipped. So we did still have an out there. Would have taken a lot of things to go right to win. Well played. You just leave your Foom mid to win mid. Could have, yeah. Then I was always losing left. And then I would have to risk... Well, I guess I could have played something middle, moved it right. Something left, moved it somewhere, Foom middle. So I could have went like Hawkeye here, Forces right. We would have had 6 here. Then Daredevil left. And we get either 12 here and then Foom would win middle. They actually had a 50-50 to win this iteration and probably more. Maybe I should have went for that. I think that that's actually a good... I think that's actually a pretty good line I could have caught. Forcing a 6 power right. And that would have won a lot of iterations. Yeah, good call out. I think we could have done that too. Rare situations where you have to deal with a bunch of stuff. Stardust mid plus copy mid. Stardust mid plus copy mid. Yeah, I mean, we could have done that too, but then if it goes left, I feel like we always lose, right? I feel like it goes if it goes left, we always lose there. Maytonic Galactus the Masses. I was playing Galactus yesterday. I do think it's pretty well suited in the meta. Surely we'll draw a 2-drop into a 3-drop and not ruin our Wiccan line for the 10th game in a row. It's actually getting to the point where I just don't want to play Wiccan anymore. And I know I try not to be results oriented, but it's getting to the point where I just don't want to play this card anymore, man. Not Goose now? I don't care. I don't know, man. Why the fuck when you play that middle? This is a bot. It's a fucking bot, chat. Is it a bot? Bots shouldn't have chamber. I shouldn't have goosed middle. You're right. I'm so fucking annoyed. I'm so fucking annoyed that I missed my Wiccan curve again. I'm not playing rationally right now. If they don't play left, I actually do win left with Prof. Certainly don't win left against that. Seven Cosmo, thank you for your service. Yeah, I should have just skipped on this turn. If I would have skipped on this turn, I would have been in a much better position to do something. We still would have lost, but dude, I just can't believe I keep missing the Wiccan, man. I don't know. There's nothing I should change about the deck. That is the one thing that I do know. Is that it is not the deck construction fault. We're just getting ludicrously unlucky, and it's so frustrating to deal with these like small pockets of very unlucky games in a row. It's very, very frustrating. I have like no sense of how good this deck is. It's done some okay things sometimes, but I literally have no sense of how good the deck is. This deck is built to get Wiccan about 50% of the time, and we're at about 15% of the time right now. There's nothing I could do, man. Jesus Christ. Finally, bro. Jesus. Why am I saying that, dude? A location is going to show up and ruin my day. Just don't celebrate early, bro. Fucking snap on me, son of a bitch. No variant for Wiccan? I don't. What do you want me to do, man? I don't have one. Once the game gives me a variant, I'll rock it, bro. I would if I could, but it's just no good, bro. I would if I freaking could. 2-3 to a 3 is probably better than a 1-2 to a 2. It's probably more upside to a 3 drop. Give me Professor X, because they're going to beast middle. Oh, I don't get prof. Shit. I don't get prof because of Merlin, that's right. Maybe I could have played Goose earlier to avoid that, so that kind of comes down on me. I could Omniversal Presence middle, probably want to do that kind of like anyway. Go like here, here, here. That seems fine. We don't have the value to get out of once and future all.
Systems
Heading
go.
in. Another once and future all, exactly what we were looking for, as a matter of fact. Actually, exactly what we were looking for. So, I guess we can inspect like Heimdall. I don't know if we have any outs. If they have Heimdall, it's probably Dagger right. They can't really trust Heimdall right. Maybe it's Human Torch right, Heimdall right. Maybe they go Heimdall left. Chance they go Heimdall left. Throw right. A chance. So risky. Straight up just lose to like Omniversal Presence there. If we got an Omniversal Presence instead of this, there was a chance we could just win. It was crazy risky. That's tough. Omni gives +1, correct, and we would tie. And then they would lose these 8 points, and then we would win the tiebreaker. I'm aware of how the cards work, thank you. Are you aware of how the game works? Actually, they would have juggernauted the... Oh, no. Well, I wasn't talking about Omniversal Presencing middle. I was Omniversal Presence anywhere. Shamo! Welcome to the stream. If you're watching, you can definitely still play. Just get out of here. Ah, all right. Fair, fair. Fair, 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 fair. GG's, GG's. You just move both right and Heimdall right. Do you think they would think that Heimdall right just always wins right? I think that would be crazy risky to just think that 15 power right would win. Could be wrong, though. No, you're fine. I always, you know, invite people to play, even if they're watching me. I try not to take any advantage from that. So if you ever want to, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to either. Just always my policy on it. Astral Projection Heim. Oh, that would be scary. I never play around Astral Projection. Didn't see the Galactus go off, so 19 probably wins. How would it be 19? They Heimdall right. Doesn't it move everything except for the Heimdall? It's 15. Am I crazy? Might be missing something. The mid location, gotcha. Okay. I am missing something, as a matter of fact. I am. I asked if I was missing something. Indeed, I was. Indubitably, even. I think I want the Goose down over the Agony Lane. In case it's Man Spider stuff. It'll cause some problems for him. Okay, so we lower the power of their Man Spider significantly. That's very good. Could just play it middle, though. Can we do anything if they just play it middle? Not really. Not, like, particularly, unfortunately. It's tough, because if we polymorph the Ice Cube, we don't have 6 next turn. Do this. Maybe. So we just then hope we get Omniversal or something? Awesome. Doesn't actually do anything, but it is awesome. No prio here is tough. No prio here is tough. If we had gotten any card with power right, we'd be able to take prio. Day off of work, beautiful weather. Man, I wish it was beautiful weather, man. It's getting a little warmer today, but it has still been so freaking cold outside, dude. It is 33 today. It is 33 today. Look at that. It's pretty exciting. Boom, Hulkbuster. Okay. They have prio. You can actually take prio and then Stardust. Right? They can't abs left. They could abs right. We get Cosmo. Cosmo Stardust right is pretty damning. I keep forgetting that we lose, we're losing draws here. So we lose the abs man right, but the speed's Zola. Odin would be based, yeah. Lose the man spider right? Yeah, we didn't get Cosmo, unfortunately. Nice. I don't know why you would kill that card. It's very strong. I personally wouldn't have killed that card, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Victory.
They just man spider left. Goose blindness, I'm afraid. Dude, this is the third time we've hit 90 now. This is the third time we've hit 90-0. It's pretty bad, man. Jay Coots, thank you so much for the tier 1. I think I might have missed you earlier, but I really appreciate it. And thank you for that call out in chat earlier. It really helped us. Appreciate that. $76 degrees for you right now. It's pretty good. I gotta go and clean up my yard. Iris! Best of luck to you, Iris. Best of luck to you and yours. You know, one thing that the Merlin nerf, or especially the Omniversal Presence nerf, it made many Merlins pretty bad. Many Merlins used to be good. Many Merlins is no longer good. Goose every lane to cut off Xu Lao. I mean, we could do that, but that would grant us 0 power. It's usually less than you want. In my experience. That's terrifying. They were probably playing around, playing around like Omniversal and stuff. Let's give us like a shit ton of energy next turn. I want to change middle then. Trade for Red Hulk. What does trade for Red Hulk mean? A lot of points, man. 2 lines I can think of. I think we go Profex Galactus middle. It's simple as. I don't know. We figure out the other lanes later. If we just go this left, I feel like they can move both Spider-Punks and it would just beat it. And I didn't really want to deal with that, I suppose. Might catch the kitty middle as well. Should be nice. I can't play Shulao left. That's also quite nice. They could play something middle last and then Shulao right for 1 billion power. That would suck. That would really suck. So if they play Shulao right, as long as it's more than 12, they can get us. I don't know if it's going to be 12, though. Might just be 9. Am I crazy? Like on turn 1, they just played 1 card. On turn 2, they played Sam. On turn 3, they played Cosmo. Can move Cosmo and play Shulao left. Yeah. That's fine. The Shulao doesn't give him 23 power. I'm pretty sure. Or was Cosmo plus Kitty? And 3 was just Spider-Punk. And if they play 2 cards and they don't get 2 Shulaos. Wait, how do we win? Shit. Yes!
Victory.
Yes! He's a genius! Let's go, dude. Crazy wins. We're getting some really psycho wins. I tell you what, I love me some psycho wins. There's one thing I love in this world. Some psychotic wins. That triple once in future all play was pretty nasty, no? Oh my gosh, it's W. Okay. There's Super Giant deck with no Super Giant. We're a Wiccan deck with only a 50-50 chance to get Wiccan. Yes, dude! Yes! Just don't play don't play the don't play the Super Giant on 3. Just don't play the Super Giant on 3 and stop yourself from playing Wiccan on curve. Friggin' butt, man. Turn +1 power to a character in each hand. Good to know. Good to know. If I don't draw Wiccan, I think I play the Cosmo left. The only thing that will suck is if we top deck Wiccan, but I'm just gonna believe in... Location of Goose, I'm aware. I would recommend that you listen to what I say before you tell me not to do things. It will help you greatly in understanding why I'm doing what I'm doing. You didn't listen? Then why were you screaming about something if you didn't even listen to what I said? Why did I Cosmo? Because it would shut them down from doing any 4, 5, or 6 cost on reveals. And I felt like that was more important than what we were doing. Now, is that correct? World may never know. World may never know, as a matter of fact. Literally no way of knowing this. I think Butt's not having a very good time right now. Snappable? I don't know. I mean, we really have nothing to do either. They literally can't play Adamantium Rejuvenation, right? Yes! Victory! What a stupid game of Marvel Snap, man. What a stupid game of Snap. That was funny. Zacturgian. Zacturgian. So Blockstone. Weirdly, we don't want to win it this turn. Because it could ruin our Wiccan curve. Love me some Adamantium Rejuvenation. Surprisingly, that is not what I do on purpose. That is not what I do on purpose. Son of a bitch, man. Freaking sucks! Maybe you can beat him with Stardust. I don't know. This is looking bleak, though. This is looking quite bleak, as a matter of fact. It's not looking good! Not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. So this turn we're going to see a Man Spider come down. I would guess middle. Middle makes a lot of sense to me. And then we can set up to try and Cosmo it. I think would be our best play. So they play Man Spider middle. They're going to see the Stardust come down, realize they can't Zola it. They're going to try and either Taskmaster or Absman. And then we Cosmo it. It's a really good card. It's gonna be fastball special. Oof. On time Wiccan. Damn. Got me. Wait, no, he got me. He got me. Well played.
Escaped.
They misplayed anyways with the Agony second. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We were in trouble no matter what, right? They did misplay. I would agree with that. I had Goose. What beats us? They move the Man Spider right and then they win middle. Maybe you're right, though. Or they just move the Man Spider left and play a big card right. Maybe you're right, though. Maybe I shouldn't have been so scared. I know I had Fing. You don't think they have any other cards? I mean, they didn't retreat, so clearly they were going to do something, right? If they didn't retreat, clearly they have a play. I would imagine, unless they're just joking. They never won? I just don't think you guys are right, but that's fine. That's fine. Strong expect they were going to lose because they missed the Stardust. So you think they were trying to set up, you think they were trying to set up Derek? They were trying to set Man Spider left, Fastball Special left, Vibranium middle. And the reason they stayed is because they didn't realize that Adamantium wouldn't work with Stardust. think that's plausible. That's plausible. This deck could also run like Blink and stuff like that. Like they could just like Man Spider right, small card, Blink into Foom. Like there's a lot of things that they could do. Like there's a lot of different versions of this deck. Maybe you're right. Maybe they just missed the Stardust, but I think that retreating was correct personally, but I could be wrong. All right, y'all, to get the rid of that brave. Don't see how you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Like if we can get value out of our copycat, it would be nice, but we literally can. It's like 8 power here or 5 power here. There's only 1 cube. Yep, and you can go for it when you play the game yourself. I promise. I will not stop you from doing whatever you want when you play. That can be our little agreement. How about that? Copycat mid is 50 points. It's literally not. Literally not. Because that card can move is the thing. That card can move. I think there's definitely a chance that they No. Derek posed the question that maybe the reason that they didn't retreat, because they didn't retreat, right? They thought that they could win. Their argument was maybe the reason that they did not retreat was that they thought that adamantium infusion would work because they missed the Stardust. I know that it doesn't work. But Derek's posing the question of the reason why they stayed and they thought that they could win was because they weren't paying attention to the adamantium infusion. This fight was queuing against Man Spider. No, we have a bunch of tools to beat Man Spider for sure. We have a ton of tools to beat Man Spider. I definitely have worse Stardust blindness than Echo blindness. I know I for sure do. I'm sure some people it's flipped, but I know for sure I have significantly worse Stardust blindness than Echo blindness. I know that for a dang fact. Yeah, adamantium infusion is a summon. All right, I'll be back in a minute. It's hard to see when there's dust in your eyes. So true. So true, Derek. Very, very true. Especially when it's your own Stardust. I think I have worse Stardust blindness when I'm playing the card than when I'm playing against the card. It's actually crazy how bad it is when I'm playing the card myself. And that's a really good point, T-Squared, that it does not matter when you play Echo what you play, but it does very much matter when you play Stardust what you play, especially when you get random garbage and stuff. Pixel Jesus, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We can get priority and Stardust on the final turn. We'll be in a pretty good spot. We're in a bit of a tough position, though. Yeah, I don't know. I want to keep my Wiccan alive. This deck is going to be really, really hard to beat with... This deck is going to be real hard to beat. Don't Hulk out, man. Don't Hulk out. I feel like they're gonna play Foom left, and my Red Hulk's gonna get murdered, man. I think the only winning line is Red Hulk, though. Red Hulk, hope that they don't get Foom this turn, I think is our winning line. I wish it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it is. And if they Foom, we just die, and it's okay. Rage. Yes, dude! The Foom lair. We can only have one lane. Only one! Only one! Look at my Red Hulks. Look at how mad they are. They're so freaking pissed off, man. I'm glad I just did that. I feel like there's a chance I could have gotten scared and not done this, but you have to play to your outs there. Like, if they have Foom, we just always lose. Even if we don't do that, we just are going to die to Foom either way. Like, what's the point of worrying about it? And you just got to go for your outs, man. You just got to go for your outs. Back up to 91. Slowly but surely, boys. Slowly but surely, we find our way home. Slowly but surely. Dude, the amount of games that, like, I kind of want to go back and look at how many games we got Wiccan. Because it is so repulsive how few it's been. And literally, if we get Red Hulk or Galactus here, it happens again. It's egregious, dude. It's literally egregious. It should be illegal. There should be a law that says that it can't happen this many times, man. The extra energy. It could be man-spidering. Oh, they could be man-spidering here. What about a Wiccanless Wiccan Cook? Sounds based. Prof left? Nah, Prof left like never works, right? You'd have to imagine they're either going to play Man Spider or they're going to try and win here. Oh, what a play. What a play, kid. Well, usually we wouldn't have floated any turns, but we did. We did float some turns here. How the hell do I win? I think I just have to Galactus left to start. I think it starts with Galactus left. That wasn't Legion Brain. This is a smart play if they're a ramp deck, because all their cards are very big. What's my Herald? It's left. Rough. I think that was still the only play. I mean, if we play it right, we just probably lose anyway. I think going for the trigger would be important. But maybe it was too obvious I would play it left. Maybe should have just copycatted. I don't know. It's just like so weak. I guess we could have floated 2. We would have had 8 next turn. Oh, is that even good? Your whole neighborhood gets your banks. Pretty based, man. Spreading the good word. Spread the good word, man. You gotta put the good word out there.
Escaped.
You gotta spread the good word, man. It's important. Spread the good word of Binks. It's the year of the Binks. The people need to know. The people need to know, dude. Yas! Did they retreat? I didn't even pay attention. I wasn't paying attention. That'd have been cool if they retreated. No one will ever know? Yeah, there's literally no way of knowing. That's a good point. They somehow find a way to make me miss Wiccan. Once again, the game somehow finds me to make a way to miss Wiccan, dude. Pretty sure there's a bot though, so it's not that big of a deal. What gave it away that it was a bot? I don't know. Something. Cool. Force them to keep winning left. Binks, the hater of Quicksilver, made a video about it destroying draw probability. It was more about Shang. Honestly, Quicksilver and Domino don't seem so bad compared to Shang. I cannot tell a lie there. Quicksilver and Domino really do not feel that bad at all when you compare them to Shang. Not really that close. White Tiger. I can't Prof X, unfortunately. Fortunately, I'm unable to Prof X here. Just play Galactus left, play around float or whatever. Should force out a retreat. Stardust is down. That's a great point. It is a Stardust play. That's true. That is very true. Stardust blindness never changes, man. Stardust blindness never changes. There's one thing I know. Why wouldn't you snap back, bot? Do you not like me? Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me, bot, that you don't want to snap back?
Victory.
Always nux the bots. Don't be the first to go down in the AI apocalypse. Thank you for the cube infusion. Thank you for the cube infusion, Mr. Beans. I appreciate you, Mr. Beans. Free to play in Troy. They freaking love being free to play, man. They freaking love it. It is really funny how, it is pretty funny how you don't really worry about, how I, after doing the Shank video, it made me like more open to, it made me more open to playing Quicksilver. Or just waste the once and future all. I think Goose Left is really good against Man Spider. We could just waste this for potential future or whatever. Tail on the Agony, huh? That is a weird choice. That's a weird choice. Tell you what. Alright, things are gonna be swapping like craziness. No Wicked again! How fucking weird that is. How fucking weird that we didn't get Wicked again. Man, dude, this is crazy. Who could have ever predicted this? Makes me sick, man. Galactus me, I dare you. About the Galactus? What am I ever going to do about that? Whatever will we do?
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
I mean, we do die to Task. I feel like this deck isn't going to have Task, though. Am I crazy for thinking that? Profex is Foom? How in the world could I say no to that? It's a really good point. Here we go, chat. I found the line. If Foom is Cannonball, or if they task right, then we simply turn this into Cannonball and hit it middle, and then we double Foom it. It's really, honestly, it's just that simple at the end of the day. Can you imagine? Baku? Want to do I'd start us down before X? So won't be relying on Zola? I feel like, maybe, yeah. Maybe you're right. You're right, perchance. I filled all the locations one time. I had no idea. I remember doing that. Was that me? Are you sure that was me? We did have a 1 in 6 to win middle. There's only 6 7 drops, and one of them is Foom, which would have given us a 232 power Foom. No, 238 power Foom. Pretty good. There are 6 7 drops. You're not wrong. That is true. Is 3 cost Foom good? It's pretty good, yeah. I would say it's above average. Now, unfortunately, you might have to play it on curve, and I would hate that. I don't like playing it, but I feel like we have to. So now middle is free with Prof. No, it's not, because they can... shit. So they could have Grandmaster. Damn it. There's 6 7 drops. There's Galacti, Arishem, Weapon H, Dormammu, Scar, and Bing Fang Foom. You know, when I say things confidently, you guys can just believe me that I'm right. You're allowed to do that. I played around Professor X. We should always get a polymorph here, and it's fine. You can just believe me when I say something confidently. I don't say too many things that confidently if I don't know the answer. I've done a lot of thinking about that for Cersei, because Cerseiing Doombots is sick now. Cerseiing Doombots is really strong. Can you believe how unoften I've gotten Wiccan with this deck? It makes me, it makes me sick, man. It's legitimately making me, like, irrationally angry. Where are they going to play their Star-Lord now? It's the question. Yeah, we know they don't have Grandmaster in hand. So that means they're probably more likely to play at middle, would be my guess. I think they could have played it left if they had Grandmaster in hand, but now we know it's at the bottom of their deck. I'm sorry, what? Come again. Bro, where's your Wiccan? Crazy, huh? I don't think we have a play to win. I don't think we have a play to win. So they could just go hella Modok right. I can't do anything about it. I could win middle, or I could win middle, but then they just win right with the hella Modok. They're Evo? You think so? I mean, they haven't done anything. I guess you probably wouldn't run Cosmo in that version of the deck. I don't know. End of turn Evo? I don't think you can take those 4 cards and decide what deck it is, but you can do that when you play, I suppose. They could win with any card plus Zola. Well, I mean, that would be one way they would lose because of the Stardust, but maybe they weren't the Hello Modok. I'm sure there's a chance. Yeah, I guess the Grandmaster is a good inclination that they probably weren't the Hello Modok version. That's a good point. Okay, so this is Super Giant. It's not necessarily a no Wiccan game yet, but it's getting freaking really damn close. I don't know if I can play Wiccan anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is so unfun. I'm having less fun than I've had playing this game in so long. I'm having such little fun playing this game right now. It's actually crazy. I gotta get off this deck. You can't play this deck if you just never draw Wiccan, dude. It's so crazy. It's so crazy in the last 2.5 hours, the percentage of times I've gotten Wiccan. It's freaking me out, dude. I'm just waiting for it to get better. I'm just waiting for it to get better, and it just literally never does. It's a fucking nightmare, man. Jesus Christ, dude. It's like impossible for us to miss it this many times, man. Oh. Let's try some Moondragon Doom 2099. That deck looked fun. I'm so mad, dude. It's just so frustrating, bro. It's so unbelievably frustrating. Oh. Freaking pissed off, dude. Ugh. I need to spend some time and just go back and see how bad it was. Because it's almost impossible that our luck was that bad. Maybe we can do some end of turn stuff. This could be kind of interesting. Human Torch as well. Maybe. So how do we want to fill this out? At least another 5. I want to play Bruce in my deck where I have to play all my energy every turn. Doesn't seem great. Iron Lad? Yeah, Iron Lad's probably good. Then another 5. What about Gilgamesh? Just like a lot of points. All these cards get things bigger. Is that weird? Does that make any sense? I don't know. Just do CGR. Let's try CGR. Bro, I'm so tilted from... I'm still so tilted from playing that Wiccan deck, man. That shit hurt. That shit hurt real bad. Vision. Yeah, Vision's probably fine. Probably a pretty important card for them. They are going to be playing Supergiant, which means that we're probably not going to go on the Doom 2099 game plan. if possible. I don't think we can fight for this. Let's maybe not try. Mercury. Lad does some good stuff for us. We could just Doom here, but I'm really expecting Super Giant. The Doom's going to be pretty bad. Smart play. Now they have to worry about that, which is good. We're going to have Prio. They have to play around Goliath here. And I don't know if I'm in a position to win. I don't see many paths to victory. Chamber middle, Doom middle is like the only thing I could think of. And then they throw right. Should probably run though. I think my play was correct. Was our best chance of winning. Retreating was definitely the best option there, though. Something, something, switch over to Super Giant, or switch over to a different deck, immediately face its hard counter. Something, something. Nate! What up, Nate? What up, what up? Green Dimension's a little annoying, but we should have some ways to get around it. Want some Arisham for a bit of mental reset? Oh, I like this deck. This is cool. Because we face one deck with the counter isn't a big deal. The only thing I'm still mad about, for the record, the only thing I'm upset about is the fact that I had to deal with missing Wiccan 85 out of 100 games earlier. As long as that's not happening, we're chilling, man. Might even say we're Bing chilling. For chance. It's clobbering time. That's a great point. Certainly is clobbering time, Nate. Sure wish we had some more end of turn effects we could use here. That'd be real nice. Easy game, I'm afraid. Jesus. Jesus! We take those. That was real weird and sloppy and didn't make any sense, but you do what you can, I suppose. You want like Adam Warlock instead of Chamber? Pretty good. I'm about to not draw any 3 or 2 drops, huh? Hey, we'll take a 3. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him! Oh, I'm so scared that was going to be, Red Guardian, man. I was scared of the Red Guardian, I can't tell a lie. I would really like Prio here. Is it the Doombot lands right? Doombot lands right, we get the Star Brand, is kind of nice. Doombot goes on after Clintar, importantly. Gotta still just be Ghost Rider left, right? I feel like it's gotta be. Give me a lot of options here. Ba-da-ba-dum. A lot of options here, eh? Beat Heimdall right. Juggler. Yeah. Juggler makes sense. Should have thought about Juggernaut a bit more. I'm pretty sure their play lost to pass. I'm pretty sure their play lost to click all the buttons pass. In Tribunal, didn't look like it to me. Didn't look like it to me personally. I'm pretty sure if we just click the button and pass, we win there, which is crazy. The chamber, I think, is wrong. I only have... Chamber might be wrong. I feel like this should be like Adam Warlock. Where our Moondragon will be very strong. Very strong Moondragon. Hydro Bob? I don't think you want one drops. You kind of want to play one card per turn every time, right? So if you just had like one drop into here, you'd play it 1 in 4 games, then you'd usually never want to play it again. Psylocke to get early Doom? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Adam Warlock makes a lot of sense. Psylocke wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it would give us some nice outs to early 2099, but I don't know if we need that, you know? We'll just shut off their Man Spider in case they try and do Absman stuff. Snap? I don't know. Right on time, kid. I don't think I can win middle. Ever left Aurora? I feel like I'm just gonna die to Foom Right. Literally only hits the Moondragon, right? That works too. Well played. Well played. Bit unfortunate there. I think we cut the chamber. The chamber's felt bad every game. In that other version I was playing, the chamber made a lot of sense. In this version, I don't think so as much. Just try Adam Warlock. Creative Destroy is better than Mindless Destroy. Sure. I don't think any Destroy decks are mindless, though. Destroy decks are quite hard to play at a high level. Nice. Ouch. Is there a reason to be expecting Stardust? There always kind of is. I wonder if I should just rip this Invisible Woman twice. No, chilling. Maybe left. You always say Adam is just bad? Why context matters and understanding how cards can be good in different situations is the way that you can get better at this game. I'm gonna click now. Just in case they have Stardust and they're still waiting to get it. For me, a bad card is a card with a bunch of text. True, man. True and based even, yeah. Come on, Teton. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Teton? You're laughing a lot when I was teaching the chatter that Magnus and Sarah is bad. I feel like there's something there, but yeah, usually like you're not going to get value out of, I guess my whole point was just you're not really going to get value out of it almost ever. Oh, well, I guess we have some time to think because Teton is a little crazy person with how much he's waiting between turns. Maybe they're mad, perchance, and someone is a bit upset. Yeah, playing Magnus to float turn, like when you're floating turn 5 to get Sarah, you're just better off playing the cards that you're gonna Sarah next turn, you know? Ouch.
Doom rules all.
Well, my Doom goes off first. Oh. Pretty sure you just always lose.
It's collaborate time.
Hey, Adam. What the hell is wrong with you?
Victory.
That's no problem with Magnus in general. Yeah, the only thing that I theorized that Magnus would be good in would be a... The only thing Magnus would be good in that I theorized would be a deck that is running like the She-Hulk kind of float on turn 5 package with Warlock, and then you have a bunch of good 5 costs, and then you get a 5 cost out of it, like an Iron Man or something. That's the only deck I could theorize. The problem is if you're going to do that, you should just do the Star-Lord stuff because it's just stronger. That's the problem right now, I think. The Star-Lord stuff is just better if you're going to be floating energy by like kind of a lot, unfortunately. Is Aurora super important in this list to work? No, I'm not even sure about it, but it does have a nice blend of on reveals, end of turn, activates, and ongoings. So it seems like a nice board buff to end the game. I'm not quite sure how strong it is. You're a rascal. You're a rascal for that one. Hope you know. I might need to add another 3 because this seems to be happening a bit too often. I kind of like having the options on 6. Or my opponent could just drop. good joke. It's a good joke. It's a funny one. Funny joke. Fantascar doesn't seem to be doing much. Yeah, Fantascar might be wrong. It's okay to rage quit. Yeah, I mean that was worth rage quitting for sure. I mean, I had a chance, right? Like that into Doom, into like pulling a powerful card. We had outs. It's just unlikely. Quite unlikely even. You went up against a C5 Magnus deck and they consistently hit Cerebro with it. Sick, man. I don't know if I would play a 6 energy Cerebro in my deck, but I guess it's pretty good. Cerebro does get a lot worse when you have to pay 6 energy for him. 2G works for everyone, but not you. You just have to keep trying, man. Get better at the card. Rude. Very rude. Why would you do that? Son of a gun. I think Fantasticar is nice when we miss our Doom. It's kind of a good backup plan. Cosmic Ghost Riding that does very little. Maybe it's a failsafe in case they don't draw Cerebro on 6. I'm aware of why you would run Magnus in it. It doesn't change the fact that you're still paying 6 energy for it. It doesn't make that like not a thing. Just maybe less important, I suppose. Can't imagine we stay here, right? Alright, y'all, we're going to run a 3-minute ad break. If you don't want to see Agic, pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. You can do so, of course, by clicking the subscribe button. Use that little Prime toggle. You might have a dang Prime sub, you don't even freaking know it. Wouldn't that be crazy? Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. What could the Ancient One be doing? I have no clue, man. Maybe Lin Lie stuff. It's the only thing. Or, not Lin Lie. It's, you know what we're talking. Yeah, V-Hand. But I don't like this in V-Hand decks because, as you've noticed, they only have one other card that's created in their whole hand. And they would have to play Tau Mandala, Valentina, and then whatever the Iron Patriot card is. And that would be their whole play. And then they would lose the lane that they would do it on. So, like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of bad. I think that this has some good ideas to it. But if you don't have another ongoing other than Valentina, it's just hard to play this card and get Valentina and play it and have enough time to create cards that Valentina buffs. Tends to be the problem. What do I have on Sunday? I think the Seahawks are probably going to win. But the Patriots could. The Seahawks look terrifying. The Seahawks look absolutely terrifying. I don't know how the hell you beat that team. Bats by a million? I don't care. I don't really have a horse in the race. I'm just more basing it off of how good both teams looked in the prior games. And I tell you what, the Patriots have not looked good on their road to the Super Bowl, respectfully. They've won, and that's impressive, and getting to the Super Bowl is great. But they've had very ugly wins, and I think that if that game played back with Bo Nix as quarterback, and the Pats played as iffy as they did, I really see it flipping the other way, unfortunately. But maybe if Bo Nix was there, the Pats would have played differently, right? You can't just change up history as to what happened. Like, Patriots had a great season, played super well all regular season. They made their way through the playoffs, even though it was a little bit ugly. And also just, I don't, Patriot fans don't deserve another Super Bowl yet. Respectfully, Patriot fans. I won't be mad if you get one. I won't talk my shit, but I tell you what, the Seahawks deserve a Super Bowl. I would say this year much more than the Patriots do. Drop Goliath for Spectrum? No. Sounds really bad. Spectrum would hit only the 2 Doom bots that would come out. Seems like the worst possible thing I could do to this deck. If you want to do that, you can do it for sure. What's franchise that deserves the Super Bowl and hasn't won in ages? The Bears, obviously. Come on now. We're back at 91, man. We might dip into the 80s. Jesus Christ. Best friend has a 6-year-old daughter who's never seen a Pats Super Bowl? Good. Or the Packers? Nah, man. Packers won in the 90s and in the 2010s. The team that plays best deserves it. True and based. Get there, Cerebro. It could have Valkyrie. It's not as simple of just snap forehead as you might think. I am gonna snap, but I don't think it's as simple as you might think. Oh, with the Yggdrasil, yeah, with the Yggdrasil, they're cooked, man. That's a good point too. They kind of just got every bad location that you could ask for. That was a really bad expansion. I mean, if they probably had to cut the Cerebro plan already. So if they were already going to cut the Cerebro plan, you might as well just get the best card. Valk is not working. End of turn buffs. You know how Cerebro works, right? Oh, because the thing grows afterwards. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great point. That's a really good point. That's very funny. Jets and the Cowboys? No, the Cowboys have to get rid of their horrible racist owner somehow before they deserve a Super Bowl for sure. The stories about that guy are crazy, man. Once the Cowboys get him out of there somehow, I don't know how the hell that works. If they can do like some kind of coup, then I would believe the Cowboys. I don't know if and respectfully, if you're a Jets fan, I'm not gonna lie, I think a Jets fan would probably agree with me here. Respectfully, I also don't think the Jets deserve to win a Super Bowl. Not yet, man. They need to prove that they can make some good decisions at some point. Oh, whatever. No card reader overlay? What the hell does that even mean? No card reader overlay. Rip Goliath, man. Oh, that's really frustrating. If Doom and Doombot lands right, are we close? Doom will be 8. 2, 2, 6. It's one off. Or it's many off, I suppose. Man, that sucks, man. No Goliath? Not even an Iron Lad to fish for an Goliath. Thing where you can hover over the cards and see them while watching? I have no... Oh, are you talking about that extension? No, I don't add any extensions in my stream. I find them very annoying from a user perspective, and usually when I find things annoying from a user perspective, I don't use them as a streamer. It also gives information to... people watching on PC, and like the mobile and TV versions are super cooked. So no, I don't use extensions like that. Two Icemans we faced so far. Two Doom 2099s for the record.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
Take that, Nate. You're about to redeem a Miss Marvel? I got you. I'll give you that one for free. Don't worry. You can have that one for free. Batroc the Leaper. Go into here. Probably Invisible Woman. Grand Central's quite nice for us. Being able to push out more cards for free. Someone ban Nate, please. Right on time, Moondragon. I bet they're running, might be running Stardust. I feel like I've seen this deck run Stardust a lot, so I'd rather just kind of get it out of the way. Then weirdly, we might even skip this turn. Just go Human Torch, Moondragon, but that's got to be wrong. Yeah, it's got to just be Lad here. Play it left in case of Doom. Aurora. Nice. We have Prio here. Damn, tough. Goliath right kind of sucks because of DC, but I think it's correct. Goliath right does suck, but I think it's our best play. I lost Doom from Sokovia? Yeah, that's true. I'm so bad at this game, dude. I'm so bad at this game, it's so embarrassing. Never mind, get destroyed. I'm fucking so smart. I'm so smart and talented and awesome. I'm so smart, talented, awesome at this game. As a matter of fact, I completely changed my mind. I'm actually the best. I'm actually the best to ever do it, I'm afraid. Still some... Wait, no, we did dip down to 89 there for a second, huh? We did unfortunately dip down to 89 there. Yeah, I wasn't aiming to try and turn off their one spell that they had. That wasn't the point of the Goliath, I'm afraid. Ozzy. Are you a bot? You have to tell me if you're a bot, Ozzy. Can't lie to me, Ozzy. Ozzy, you little freak. You little freak, Ozzy. Deactivate Invisible Woman. I did the turn that I played it to play around. I had the turn I played it to play around. To play around Stardust. It's the words that I was trying to say the whole time. Running back to you. We have 1, 2. We want like you here or something, I suppose. I don't know. I really wish I could play 2 cards. I know that's right. I'm pretty sure there's a bot though. If we get Doom, we're like super okay. Player on Stardust, I'm fairly certain this is not a real life human being with thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Maybe should have done it left, because I think that this will go off first. Oh, yeah. I did say that a long time ago. It's true. If you did all 3 right, we would have cast... Or if we did all 4 right, we would have casseroled him. Always neck the bots. Be the first to die in the AI apocalypse. Not worth it. Didn't really need the doubling on the torch. I didn't really need anything. I guess is the point. If I was trying to play as optimally as possible, I probably would have played the Doom somewhere else. If that would have hit my Doom again, I might have not been okay. So. I mean, as long as they don't have Stardust, we have a very strong play. If they have Stardust, we're going to be in trouble, but we'll just tank it. Super Giant Snap? Yeah, maybe. So bad. Just the worst thing that could have happened. Should definitely leave, but I don't know. I don't care.
It's clamoring time.
Gillette there for sure. Rough. Back to 90. Tough, man. Freaking hard out there. It's freaking hard out there, brother. We had the Eliath. Ryab! If they're a Northern Lion enjoyer like myself. Throw a Doom there? Probably not. Would assume. It's gonna be so hard to get a lead now, man. I mean, there's a good chance we can get a lead next turn with Cosmic Ghost Rider, unless they play Stardust here exactly. Cleba's Maverick is really strong. Super, super limits what they're going to be able to do. Can't even play Doom here. Can't even really play Doom here, man. If I play Doom, then they just get a free Zombie Galacti left without me being able to Goliath it. Maybe go Aurora. Just hope we don't 1 and 3 it goes left again. Middle's really, really important there. Then it all comes down to this. Maybe they thought if I played Doom there, which is what they were expecting, then they were losing left anyway. Which is why they played it right. Tough. So I'm gonna guess the reason they played right is because they were expecting Doom from me. And then with the Doom, they were never gonna win left with it, so they just wanted to guarantee right. Would be my guess. That's a tough one though, man. That's what we needed, is a 50-50 A-cube loss. I think we could have argued for right more, but I thought the same thing, Assbanger, is that the fact that they already had 3 right really pushes me to believe it when it was going to go left. Just tough. It's tough. Not much you can do about it. Here comes the Super Giant. Taking a while. They might not have it. Yeah, of course they have it. Come on. Of course they have it. Don't be such an idiot, bro. I don't mind Super Giant when I'm not playing a deck like this. I think Super Giant's a very fun and interesting card. It just hard counters this deck. Because for some reason, Shu Lao can count playing 2 cards when Super Giant's down, but Doom can't count 1. For some reason, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Actually, I want to see if they responded. Because I asked the devs this, and Glenn told me to get back to me. No, he just told me to get back to me a week ago, and then I heard nothing. That's cool. I don't know. We're probably just fucking dead. I don't care, man. Take all my fucking cubes, dude. I don't give a shit. I'll play you there. Why would you play you there? That's the worst place to play you. I personally don't mind Supergiant very much at all. It's just when I'm playing a deck that are hard counters, and they're not playing it to counter my deck. They're playing it to counter a different deck. But when you catch strays, it hurts for sure.
Doom rules all.
Headphones died. No, you're cool, Ryan.
Victory.
Top 50-50. So you went away from the predictable line. Very good. Very well played. Doing second level is very hard to do. I didn't, yeah, as you saw, I did indeed have Eliath. And I kind of guessed that you would play it left because of the 3 right. But if you're trying to play it in a lane where you think I want to Eliath me because you called my snap, that makes a lot more sense. Well played. I was also thinking maybe you played it right because it wasn't going to beat Doom no matter what. That was my other thought. But no, I never get upset about people who come in unless they like emoted me and spammed me or something. Then that's annoying. Outside of that, chill. Bing chillin'. You had your Eliath Galactus sniped as the game before. Yeah, that'll cause you to put your guard up. I know that's right. That's really nice. Whoa! Big moonstone. Is Double Doom better than Fantasticar? Next over Cosmic Ghost Riding for sure. So we can either get this or this down. I don't like when people tell me what random people on ladders decks are. I appreciate you trying to help though, but I personally just have never liked that. Iron Lad's really good too. I guess we just go Iron Lad. Iron Lad's so much value here. Pretty much anything it gets is quite good. Schlapper. Assemble. Goliath Right is fine. I'm a little scared of Goliath Right, surprisingly. But probably just works.
Victory.
Probably just works. Probably fine. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to climb out of these 90s, man. I might just have to play like the best deck. Bro, is this person Q sniping me? I've faced this person 4 times. I think this person's Q sniping me.
Escaped.
That's so annoying. I've matched with them like 4 times in the last hour, and they're playing a counter deck to my deck. And if they're Q sniping me, that's really shitty. Maybe it's just random, but like that's the 4th time in an hour. Right. Seems okay. Sure. Sure, why not? Throw a couple cards in there to get gamma labbed. I was gonna say, why would they do that? It's probably just for Shulao. I guess it's just for Shulao. I would just have to retreat. No, yeah. No Doom 2099. Tough.
Escaped.
Tough. I'd prefer that to getting Q sniped, though. Maybe we'll swap decks again. I don't even know what I want to play, though. We already played that Star-Lord deck a decent bit. I feel like there's nothing cool to do with that Star-Lord deck. Could go Super Giant. Could super rar our way out of this bad boy. I know Nate's playing Stardust for sure. There's a 0% chance he's not playing Stardust. Zombie Galacti? Nah, I don't like that deck. I don't think it's fun. I mean, it's just the same thing as like the Star-Lord stuff. It's just a super frail combo deck. Except the Star-Lord stuff is better. Play Zola Star-Lord? I don't think Zola Star-Lord's the best way to do it, especially with this much Stardust everywhere. With a card draw.
Escaped.
Cryo doesn't even matter. The game just doesn't want me to win today. I don't know how else to describe this, man. The game just straight up does not want me to win today. That's crazy, man. Both games, he just fucking Iceman my Doom 2099. Both games. That time I had 6 cards in my fucking hand, dude. I had 6 cards in hand. Alright. I like this package for it. I like this a lot more than the Grandmaster, I think. I like this little 3-card package. Chamber seemed pretty good. Couple good 2-drops to play on 3 is nice. Yeah, we can go kind of weird with it. We can go Sunspot and Jin. I want to see what like a more aggro-focused version would look like. Quote-unquote aggro. Sunspot's kind of poopy. It's better than any other 1-drop. In this deck, probably. It is much worse than Jim Hammond. I don't disagree. Having all of these cards should help us against Supergiant as well. This should be very helpful against Supergiant. How else do we want to fight against Supergiant and stuff? Let's decide what the best big cards we can do would be. Magento could be good. I feel like Magento could be pretty nice for moving some things around. I do like the Shang. I do like the Shang quite a bit. I like Red Hulk. Try this. Let's try this. See how this feels. Yeah, that Destroy variant's pretty good, right? Yeah, Red Hulk is very good right now. Red Hulk is as good, maybe as good as it's ever been.
Victory.
Person's name is Stardust Crusader. I wonder if that person's trying to farm bots. I don't even know if that works anymore. Iris! Make sure to float. Make sure to float, float. Be sure to float, float. Did release Red Hulk proc and deck? No, never did. Release Red Hulk was +4 though. Release Red Hulk was 9 + 4. It was crazy.
Oh, snap.
Well, to be fair, this deck doesn't get hurt by Stardust. I built it to not have to worry about Stardust.
We are the future.
Pretty good. First game, no Star-Lord, as is tradition. Ouch. Why would I ever want to do that? Definitely Juggernaut us. Did you allow him coming? Yeah, probably. Probably. Oh, we get to Shang him twice left, maybe. I guess the second one won't matter, because if the second one goes off, we'll already have been winning. Or I could just hit Magento and lose us the game. That could be a funny one. I don't know, who cares? Who cares, man? I had priority? Did I have priority there? I could have sworn I didn't have priority. Am I crazy? Could have sworn I didn't have priority there. I must be fucking up somehow. Probably look at that a little bit more. There's a big Stompler. There's a big Stompler, I'm afraid. Would have won by moving another bigger card left, but I mean, I don't know. It's hard to account for, right? We could have also just drawn our fucking Star-Lord. We could have just drawn the fucking Star-Lord, man. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how we could have just done that shit? We could have just drawn the Star-Lord. That would have made everything a lot fucking easier. New York is ass. Disagree, man. New York's a great location. It's one of the most skill testing locations in the whole game. Teaches you to deal with option paralysis. For the love of God, just draw the Star-Lord, man. It's actually so easy to draw the Star-Lord. It's actually so easy. You don't even have to try, man. Option paralysis when I...
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
Yeah, this is just so rough, man. This is just so rough. Yo! Gold Daniel's playing Marvel Snap, Pog. If I don't draw it for this team, I'm ending the stream, just for the record. It's just not worth it for my mental health. Alright, saved. Shit. Live to stream another game. We won't lose in devastating fashion here. Surely. Guess I gotta threaten more. Seemed to work that time. Zero cost Taskmaster is pretty good in this deck. Whom doesn't win left, importantly?
Opponent snapped.
Power must be controlled.
I don't think I clicked left, man.
Power must be controlled.
I don't think I clicked left.
Power Power must be controlled.
All right, we're gonna send you over to Dara. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope your snapping went better than mine did, man. This is ridiculous. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you in the next one. Have fun over in Dara's chat.